Hello. How's everyone doing today? Somebody. How's everyone doing today? Very important question to ask. I changed kind of how the very slightly. So now there's no more like overlay stuff like the sub counter and stuff. Because when you upload Streamlabs now, it just completely breaks it. Let me quickly yeah, I'm gonna bring back the viewer count just because it makes it easier to see. That's what I mean by it's broken. Where's it at? There we go. It's back. And it's gonna be somewhere completely obsolete. There we go. Just doing that so we have it. I did like some runs off camera. And I also buffed this click right here. This found that click and that click, buffed it. That spike's moved it a little bit more. Originally I had it with a hold on, my game's starting to lag a little bit. I changed it a little bit, so I'm just loading a different version to see if it helps fix it. I did 4 to 20. So, it's not too glitchy. But also I'm trying to fix why it's so glitchy sometimes. I did 4 to 20 off camera. So that's a good run that I'd like to do from 0. Like that's what I mean. Like I've gotten slightly more consistent at this stuff. So let me just take that off and take that back on. Because sometimes, like now the game's running fine now. That's the weird part. I've gotten a little better at the ball though. Takes a little bit of time to get used to ball gameplay a little bit. I also decided to make that my cheat indicator. So like, let's say I enable like an auto clicker, it goes red, and now it's green. Thank you, I really appreciate that, man. Oh. I didn't realize like the font was extremely big. Let me fix the font size for the chat. I haven't used the chat box in a while. Like I had it in the side panels. And it's fine. It's not gonna load right now. It's fine though. Thank you, man, for watching. Alright, I'm gonna try to practice 4 again. I did this at 20 somehow, off camera. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? That's a bad start. I don't think that's possible. Oh. I'm actually happy I did that. These jumps, like these types of jumps, they annoy me in the long run. Just 'cause I'm so happy I am a little consistent this morning. Well, let me see if I can fix the font. Because like I tried to fix it just now and it kind of glitched a little bit. Because I'd like it to where one message wouldn't fill the entire chat box up. At the same time, the chat box won't load because I think I'm streaming, which is why it's bugged. But it doesn't really matter. Because it will display every single person's message in the long run. But like I said, it's like the first time I've used Chatbox and like I think since the Cosmos stream. I probably should check. Maybe even Oblivion stream. There's like one of those. Thank you. Thank you for the optimistic comment. I think I can beat it. It's just like the end wave's kind of iffy. Like I had like 30 deaths until the end wave, and then it dropped like 75. It's just the end wave is stupid. Like it doesn't. I don't know how to describe it. Also, I'm just moving the viewer thing out of the way because on both Twitch and on both of them, they're both kind of in the way. Why'd you put a sad face? I just moved the viewer count. Aww. Like all these little jumps are the reason why I really can't ever get far on streams. But besides that, the rest of the beginning is not too bad. Like I like that shift there. Because once you kind of get a click pattern out, it's not too bad. I do regret not playing it nearly as much. Like I did stop playing for a couple months. Oh, I always do that now. Alright, you're good, man. You have a good day. I know, it's kind of like a boring stream. I'm just grinding this, so really not to be interesting while playing a level where I would probably not talk nearly as much as I should. thank you for tuning in, though. Let me keep forgetting to pull that back up. Oh. A little better at 9, but not really much better. Oh, I did the same thing before. It's annoying. 4 to 20 again. That is a sign to go start playing from 0 and see if I can pull a 20. Also, I thought. What? Was I playing the no start position? Oh, I was. I'm just got lost for no reason. I get lost for no reason sometimes. I love 3 so much. 30% in this level is you have to click the stupidest, like the little amount on your mouse. Any other than that, you'll just bounce right into the spike on the top. Ah. Nice. At least we got 0 to 20 in 2 runs already. Okay. Thank you for not leaving. I appreciated that as well. Sorry for not being like halfway interesting to like watch. Should start adding an attempt count. At like the bottom left corner. Keep updating every day. My best currently is 14. That's kind of the goal, is to break that finally. I don't expect to really get much further than 14. But if I do fluke the entire ball and get into the ship right away, that'd be kind of cool too. So I'm kind of scared about what's going to happen whenever I do get to that ship. I probably will die 1,000 times at the beginning of that. That ship, once you pass that ship, the level's not nearly as bad as it seems. Until then, it's impossible. You like hit everything like perfect spot on and you just instantly die. This first jump is horrible. It's like the Acropolis X jump too. Thank you, I do appreciate that. I'm trying to make decent like live streams and content. But right now all like YouTube shorts are just like clips from this. Oh, that sucks. I'm not mad with that though. I'll take another 10% run. Should have saved how much stuff I had before, because I had to remove the copy in order to save like my account, so I could have it on my other device. I just kept the temp count, just because it's kind of cool, like rack all your temps up. Cannot do this first jump. This jump's so deceiving because it does slightly move a little bit. Not bad consistency though. Like the thing used to have it where it would show like people who subscribed and stuff, but that just randomly started breaking. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, what did I just do with that jump? I don't even think you're supposed to do that. That was weird. I have no consistency at this first jump. Like, the problem is, like, this first jump, it, like, comes from here back, so, like, I don't really know how to show it without, so it's like, it's here, and then it starts popping up and it moves over a little bit to here. So it's kind of weird. It's very deceiving. Alright, I can't play the pre-drop anymore. So trying to learn the end again. This is the bottom worst. Like, the worst stab. You gotta, like, go through there. It's only the beginning part. Like, once I pass this part, I'm gold. Then you have to, like, micro-click in this one part, just because that little spike. Like that. And then once I'm out here, it's kind of... okay. Every time I do a no-clip run, this is the part that I don't die to, though. But then, no, I don't like this part, just because it's kind of... it's hard. It's like doing a full wave challenge, in my opinion. Then this is my... not this, but this is my buffed area. So like compared to other people's versions, this part's significantly harder. I just like making this stuff harder. And then also you can hit that really early. You can do a lot more. That tends to happen. But thank you though for staying. I do appreciate it. That's another little buff that I made. I made it where you have to like hit that ink orb at the end. You have to hit that really hard, because if I were to go into... Oh, not that. If I go into show hitboxes for a second, there's a little doodad there. So it forces you have to hit that instead of like normally going on it. And now the game's glitched, so give me a second. I gotta quickly flick this. Where's it at? Right there. That sometimes helps, and then it eventually goes away though. If I didn't like that, just flick the hitbox. And then I also make the first click a lot harder. I wanted to originally make this click. I wanted to originally make it so the level has 6 240 FPS frame perfects right now. I wanted to give it a 7th one right here. I think if I move it one tick out, it's a 240. That's now a 240 FPS frame perfect. That's kind of what I want to do. But I'm definitely not going to verify this in time to have that actually be a real thing. If I did, it'd be really funny. I love the idea of a choke point really far in this level. Let me try to like do it. It's really stupid. I'll be the first to tell you it's a pretty stupid timing. But... There you go. It's fully possible. Let me try to do it, and then try to show you the hitbox. There you go. So I could hypothetically move, like that is where I'm hitting it. You have to hit it on like the very bottom frame of it. Hypothetically, this could come over another micro step, but I still think that's because that's a one frame. By the next frame, you're gonna be out of the square, so you can't hit it. Which is what makes this level very interesting. And occasionally get really consistent at it. So it's kind of a timing that I would like to have. Like, but I know in the end I'd probably end up dying there from 0, and it would suck. Which is why I ended up reverting it. Let's see if I can kind of do it with it. Yeah, I can't do it. Let me revert it real fast before I forget, and then die to it. One micro. That's it. Hypothetically, I can move it one more micro frame to the right, but I don't want to suffer yet. Like, if I get to the point where Hoover drops the verification, this level will become very fun to me. Because I can just do whatever I want to it. Like in some cases I wanted to nerf this and then add an extra 240 somewhere. hate this part right here. I don't really hate the part, I'm just suck at spam. Is this possible? Yeah, okay. So you can't just straight spam it. I didn't know that was possible. It's like what? It's a pretty weird timing. Like that. And then once you get to here, it's not bad because it's a 240 right there. I did not make this level. If I tried to make this level, it would look a million times worse. Something I don't understand is the very end screen, the level has like the thing, the purgatory. I'm surprised they don't change the name to that. You got Mr. 240 at the end here, looking all smug. He kills me a lot for no reason. You have to hit it very late, and it's very uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable clip to hit. Then once you hit it once, it's kind of like all the other 240s. Become very consistent. There we go. And I just instantly die at my old other buff. If they on the very last frame, it's the most uncomfortable clip in my opinion in this level. And I just do it again. I've wanted to do this full UFO in one run, but spam with it makes it a lot harder for some reason. Like I can spam this stuff, and it's like that's why I'm kind of like lost in the idea. Like I'm surprised Hoover got 69 on the level. Oh, I should not have died there, but it's all good. Somewhat consistent at it. Let's see if I can just flip the whole point. Oh, I got to the hard part. Cool. I hate switching to fast CPS. Like that's my worst skill by far. Then going back to being also another part that I learned was this. Like I mastered this ship pretty well, in my opinion. I didn't do the full ship, but I did most of it. Like I did from that yellow orb to the end of it. Which is a little hard because I'm streaming now. This down part is definitely the hardest part right here. Like once you pass, like I'll start from here. I love making the bufferable 240s, because then it counts as a 240, but really isn't. That transition that goes from the normal gravity to upside down gravity makes it so much harder. Yeah. It's stupid hard for... I don't want this... Here's the thing I'm scared about. If Hoover verifies this, it's not going to be to what I hope would always want it to be. I want this level to always be the top dog. I want it to be above Gaming Space too. I will make the deal if Hoover for some reason drops the verification for this level, which is very unlikely. I will buff it to an Oblivion, like as hard as I physically can. Like hard as I physically can do it. Like I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Let's make a my version. Let's call it my. We'll call it my V, so it's my version. So, off the bat, let's be a little funny. First of all, this guy's coming back instantly. He's coming back. He's also getting another micro step over. What else did I add? I added some other click. Okay, this one. Oh, that's what you need. Go to layer. Okay. Oh, I already buffed this. Hold up. Let me. This one would go there. Like I would go on a shopping spree with buffs. Like this buff would go another over like that. I wouldn't change this. I don't think I can. Because like this part right here is completely free once you master it. It's not. I don't know what I would change. That's the problem. These would definitely come up a micro step right here. Oh, not a full step. Like 2 micro steps. That'd be perfect. Something I've always wanted to touch though is the ball right here. Oh, this is not the ball. This is the duel. The ball's all over here. Okay. I would change this ball to be. Is it possible? That's already a 60. That'd be 60. I don't think that would be a 120. And then another big one that a lot of people would probably hate me for is doing this and adding invisible spikes here. I've wanted to do this one for so long. I'm going to try to beat it. I'm not going to not. Like, if I have the opportunity to actually try to beat it, I will attempt to beat it. Now, not necessarily with these buffs, but is this possible? If I move that 3 and then move that 2, that's like a full step. Is that possible? Oh, it is possible. And that is possible too. Ooh, wait, that's actually horrible that I saw that was possible. Because that means this is a very unforgiving part. Let me die real fast. Ooh, that is a dumb click. You gotta agree with me, that is a stupid, that could be a 240. Uh-oh. Laggy motion's coming back. Yeah, just go through it. It'll eventually go away. These rambling glitches, I don't know why. Does that help? I'm trying to make the glitch stop because it does occasionally just start glitching horribly. Bruh. Hitbox on death. Oh, we still have a hitbox. That's. Oh, is it because I have it on here? Oh, that could be why it's glitching so badly. It's because I have 3 of them on at once. I think I can still put this normally. Alright, yeah. We're gonna take the ego and put it right back. This ain't gonna stay like this. Now, definitely it'll be harder, but about that. That definitely would work. I'm trying to think else I can do. So you're gonna come up here, you gotta hit that bottom block. Gotta go up. Can I just move this a full micro step? Move this down a full thing. The idea is make it a fun version. Yeah, boom. We just also did a 120 right there. No, hitbox trail's not on. Let me turn this one on. That's why. I actually did it somehow. Not wrong. That is not nice. Also, this transition from here to here is very stupid and I hate it. How? I could fit a couple movements in that. I'm changing the worst part in my eyes. It's this part right here. I'm not gonna move it like. I'll move it twice over. So now you gotta like sit and wait a second. Yeah, it still works. If anything, you still have enough room. Well, that's for funsies. I don't want to actually do that from 0 yet. Because that means I have to relearn. Like, I would not buff like half this being though. Wait, y'all. I'll be right back, guy. Wait. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Sorry for being AFK for a minute. Oh, hello. How are y'all doing? How you doing? You're still here. Thank you for saying to the stream. I really appreciate it. Also, W consistency. Yeah, I don't think we're having any luck today, unfortunately. This first jump's very unforgiving already. Honestly, it'll probably end right now. I think I'm gonna get off right now, y'all. I really appreciate you staying in the stream the entire thing, though. I do appreciate it so much. I hope you all have an amazing evening. I'm sorry that I basically whiffed this entire stream. I'll probably end up streaming sometime in the later days. Probably Monday. I don't really know, though. But I do appreciate everyone that's been in the stream, though. I hope y'all have a good day, and peace.